Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty. Good Monday morning, everybody. We're coming into you sideways this morning. Good morning, Pat Malone. How are you doing?
I am doing terrific, Stephen. How was the adventure in Florida with the car show?
Man, we down there at the Emerald Coast Cruise Inn. Had a good time, man. No doubt. Hang
Did
around
you?
with the rednecks with cars at the beach. You can't go wrong with that, can you?
Dang, that sounds like your people, huh?
Yeah, my people. I reckon I've kind of got a deal going now after being down there. I don't know if you probably don't know what Nopi is, but it's this car club, Nopi. It's a big car club. So
I surprisingly, I've heard of that.
okay. Well, anyway, the main man was down there, and he's going to have a big show at the Atlanta Motor Speedway coming up, and he's going to integrate all cars instead of just the foreign cars. And he's talking to me about maybe doing some MC work on that. That ought to be a lot of fun.
So you're already planning your next vacation?
I am. I'm ready to go. It's going to be down at Atlanta
Good
Motor Speedway.
Lord.
They'll have drifting and racing, and it's going to be cool.
Well, that helps the ratings of the show.
Yeah, I'll be gone again. Gone again. Be
Yep,
hanging out.
they jumped
Yep.
right up again Wednesday through Friday.
Yeah, my first question was, please tell me it's not going to be in July, because you know it's going to be like super hot in July.
Oh, yeah. In Hampton, Georgia.
Yeah.
It's going to be warm down there.
Golly. So he said, no, they've not got a date exactly yet. So, but anyway, looks like fun. Yeah, looks like fun.
Yeah.
So, be going on down there, hanging out. How's Packy doing?
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're real excited.
Liar. It's my show again. It's been Packy's show. How did it go anyway?
It went really well.
Yeah.
We even
was great.
talked to Andrew Clyde. Now, we're not sure that the congressman will call back again, but Larry Sherry was pretty abusive. She was asking some tough questions. So.
And you and Rob are abusive to me, man. They ganged up on me without you here, dude.
I forgot about the Wicked Witch of the West coming back and filling in for me Friday.
Yeah. Going forward, could you kind of give me a heads up of who my co-host is going to be when you're AWOL?
Okay. I didn't have no idea till the last minute. I kept asking
I
people.
thought Topper was supposed to be here, dude.
He's flying somewhere. Hey, what's going on? We had the 2 young men committed suicide, man. What a sad thing to come back to. I mean, they said we had 2 young men committed suicide on Bell Mountain. What do we know about that? Anything?
Yeah. I don't know. It was strange. They both had Middle Eastern names, although they were American last names. That's not right. What I just said was pretty much biased, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Still
Yeah.
2 young 21-year-old twins. I take it 20 twins.
19 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just hate that for the family. Golly.
Yeah, and really strange African American kids. So it kind of goes with the last suicide in Towns County with the African American guy who hung himself in the tree.
Hell, that really ain't got anything to do with it. 19-year-old kid twins. That's just sad all the way around. And, of course, I keep saying this, and we all know people that's committed suicide, but you've got your heart and you have heart attacks or, different things. And you can't tell me that your brain don't malfunction sometimes, where you get to that point. It's just sad you get to that point in life and, your brain tells you to do something. You just don't understand it. But, I feel like you can have a malfunction, I'm going to say, with the brain, just like you can with the heart or anything else. So, you just think that they wasn't in the right mind to get to that
I'm
point.
pretty much in shock.
Yeah.
Having heard you say that sometimes brains malfunction.
Well, we
That's
work with
a
Harry.
regular occurrence on this show, isn't it?
We work with Harry every day. So, he's all in about Russia, and we got a Russian in the White House. When I come in here this morning, I'm like, dude, I have been on the road for 4 days. I ain't got time for your nonsense.
He's got special contacts with a couple of KGB agents, former KGB agents, right?
Yeah.
He's got it right from the horse's mouth. So
yeah, but we getting all the stuff in here while they're throwing all that at him, because Maxine Waters, has she not got some kind of investigation going on where she sent a bunch of money to her kid?
They're investigating. Yeah, yes. They're also investigating why she looks so angry all the time.
Oh my Lord, does she have a kid?
Yeah. And
that's just mind blowing to me. Does she have a kid?
I guess the question is, how is that possible?
I'm sitting here thinking it's like a trophy or something. I can prove I've got a kid. So yes, I've been there, done that. Here, I got proof. You'd have to have it, I guess, wouldn't you?
She and that lady with the purple hair that's in the house, boy, what a
Well,
pair they are.
I don't know.
Hey, I think though President Trump is in good shape because I saw an announcement this morning that Bernie Sanders is the leader of the resistance.
Oh man, Bernie's
so I think it's okay.
Yeah, but you know, when you sit and you look at all these people hollering and Chuck Schumer, oh man, what a great guy Chuck Schumer is. But you know, when you're coming down to it and they're finding out that they have embezzled, I'm gonna say, millions and trillions of dollars from U.S. people to their own people and parties and stuff like that, it's an eye-opener, is it not? Even if you're on the Republican side, I mean the Democrat side.
It's an eye-opener on both sides. Because it's happening on both sides, I'm afraid.
I agree with that, and I hope whoever's doing it needs to be put in jail.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think it's logical that they will, but
right. We even got people. We've got some busted for giving secrets to China. Is that something I read this morning somewhere? Somebody got busted. Some of the
but that was not an elected official.
I don't care who it was.
That was a staffer. Well, I agree with you. They should be in jail.
Yep.
Regardless of who they are.
Is more of a hanging, ain't it? Ain't treason hanging or shooting or something like that?
Used to be.
Good morning, Rebel Boy. He's back with us. So anyway, well, let's jump to a quick break. We got a lot to talk about, man. Keep me up to date. What's going on? Can you do that?
Yeah. What's going on?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
I know that's the thing.
Still hung over from daylight savings time changing there.
Yeah, y'all changed the time on me. You're sober this morning, looks like.
I am. Because it's Lent.
It's gonna be a boring show, y'all.
The next 40 days, I'm going to be like this, buddy.
Golly, man, I dread it. Don't you, Packy? Well, Packy's making up for it. He couldn't even hardly walk in.
My mic's already off, man. I'm ready for you to go to a break.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. Rebel Boy posted a thing on there. Someone had to drive them boys up here to the mountain. Or they not got a car or something on that?
That was part of the question. GBI didn't find any car that was parked up there that wasn't accounted for.
Oh, well, that's kind of questionable, ain't it?
Yeah.
Wow. So they're still doing, I'm assuming, an investigation.
Yeah, GBI is still preliminary finding was murder suicide, but they're still open investigation until they complete the autopsies, I guess.
I don't know how that's going to help figure out how they got here, but
I don't either. But that's what the GBI said. The investigation continues.
Bob M says, good morning, Dish. And he's got a cross and an upside down peace sign and us. What does that mean?
It's
upside down peace sign. Ain't that what that
is?
Lent's an upside down peace.
And he wants us to stop fighting. He wants you to stop picking on me.
Well, I'm going to. You know why?
Why?
Because Trump on Air Force One said, we're going to be so rich, you're not going to know where to spend all that money. I'm telling you, just watch. I'm going to be so rich, I ain't got to put up your crap no more. Yeah.
You believe this? You believe this after the bloodbath that happened on the stock exchange over the week or the last week?
We're going to be so rich. I'm telling you, I'm going to buy the gates to your community and I'm going to permanently lock them where you can't get out. I'm going to build a wall. Yeah. The world's going to be a beautiful place.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't believe that?
I hope he's right, but I would like it to be a little less bumpy on the road to prosperity here.
Hey, it's like going to heaven, man. It's the narrow way. The narrow way, not the freeway gets you there. It's the narrow way. Right.
Hey, you ought to be a preacher, Steve. Yeah, you're good at that, you know.
Yeah, I'll be calling names, man.
You make up those biblical quotes, verses that really aren't there, but
they're there. Yeah, they're
there someplace in Stephen's Bible. He wrote them in.
Yeah, we're back. The real peace sign. It still looks like it's upside down. You got a guitar on it now. Okay, I can get the guitar. I'm with you on that. So. Yeah. Okay, we have got a thing on Fox News that says that the majority of the official documents signed by former President Biden allegedly used the same auto pen signature. So he really didn't sign them. They did it with auto pen. What the heck is they got an auto pen that signs for him?
Yeah, you've got to have an original signature on the document like Trump does with the executive orders.
Oh, in front of everybody.
And when he gets a piece of legislation that he approves of, he does physically sign it. You're supposed to have real signatures there. And then reproductions of those documents are done with auto pen.
Okay, so all these documents was signed with auto pen, which makes me think maybe he didn't know what he was signing.
That may be the indication. Or the other thing, which is just as sad, he couldn't write his own name.
Well, if you can't even write your own name, I wouldn't think you'd be aware enough to know what you were signing, especially with all the lawyer terminology they throw in there. We know how that is.
Yeah.
So would this make all that null and void?
I don't know.
So all this work that Trump's doing, he wouldn't have to do it because it
certainly does call to question, how much he was there. If anybody still had a doubt.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Okay. We all know through the years that Biden was a bigot. He was racist. He was anti-gays. He was anti-gay marriage. He was, we know this, right? That has been proven, right?
Well, now wait a minute. I thought his best friend was Corn Pop.
Well, I'm just saying now. Don't get off script.
Okay,
here.
All right, go ahead.
But do we not have that where he is just absolutely talking about the blacks? He even used the N-word and everything else through the years.
Yeah.
Then he gets elected president and he goes so far left. It's not even, I mean, way, way, way left than anybody else has ever went. I mean, what happened? What?
I think he went that way before he was elected president. I think when he was campaigning to be president is when he really went that way.
You think he just did it just like any other politician, tell you what you want to hear and then.
Yeah. Tell what will get you the most votes, more votes than your opponent. Say and do anything. Don't they do that?
I just think, well, Trump hadn't done that, and you're mad about that. Trump's done everything he said he's going to do.
Yeah.
Did he not? Has he not so far?
Jury's still out on that one. I mean, he's done a lot, but come on, he hasn't done everything. We were supposed to end the war in one day.
Okay, so far he has done everything he was going. He
is progressing nicely.
Yes. Okay. Can we give a little credit where credit's due?
I'm more than happy to give a little credit. I just wish he wasn't progressing so negatively on the stock market. But other than that, I'm okay.
Hey, we're going to be rich, man. Don't worry about it. We don't need a stock market. We're going to have so much money. We don't even need a stock market. You think?
Okay.
Again, Pat is downing Trump. Yep.
Come on. Yep. Did I just?
I had to beg it out of you, Pat. I had to beg it out of you.
You didn't have to beg it out of me. You just had to explain it to me in a way I understood it.
Yeah, Trump good.
I have a hard time finding the erratic mind of Stephen Phillips.
Oh, I don't know. How about Doge has uncovered $312 million in loans given to children during the COVID pandemic.
That is suspect.
What does that mean, suspect?
Suspect, probably somebody should go to jail for those.
So the kids can't get the money, but we can give it to the illegal aliens, and it's okay with that. We're okay with.
Wait a minute.
What? That's okay.
That was like personal protection money or something that they were given, right? PPE money.
You imagine some of these kids with all these millions of dollars, man. They'd be buying Fruit Loops and. Oh, man.
Fruit Loops for everybody. Another round on my friends.
This is the administration that we just went through. Is this not mind-boggling? It makes you mad.
Well, does any of this surprise you? I mean, for the last couple of years, it was clear where he was deficient.
I know that, but I mean, now we actually know, and everybody's mad about it. Of course, Maxine Waters and all these folks are mad about it because they're going to find out that their kid's one of them that got all the $1 million. One of her kids got all the billions and billions of dollars. We got what's the big fat girl with the buck teeth that run for for
Stacey
Abrams? Yeah, how much money did she get?
$2 billion or something to some charity.
Yeah. And we got Jamie Crockett, some representative, a Democrat in Texas, saying that illegals entering the country is not a crime. It's not a crime, despite being a violation of federal law. So that's not a. How do you figure that? And it's not a crime.
Yeah,
it's not a crime.
Hey, you can convince yourself of something, but there are some Democrats who are starting to publicly second guess the party's stance on transgender rights and DEI.
Oh, are they really?
Just Gavin
Newsom, Pete Buttigieg, your buddy, and Rahm Emanuel all are seeing maybe these positions are political liabilities. I read this and I thought, what?
How did they get their job? How did Butt Gigi get his job?
DEI.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he? The mayor? He was the mayor of South Bend, Indiana.
Who even knows where that's at? South Bend, Indiana.
Notre Dame is there. Everybody knows where South Bend is.
I don't know where South Bend is.
Well, everybody except you.
I don't know.
Come on, it's a maybe it's 200,000 people in the city. I don't think so.
I have no idea.
More like about 80,000, I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you reckon he got some of this money too? I'm on your side. Y'all can't charge me now. I'm on your side.
Yeah. Well, it just so happens that Newsom, Buttigieg, and Manuel are all candidates for Democratic president.
I don't think the Democrats are going to make it the way it's looking. Honestly, they're going to have to do something.
They're going to have to, get a little smarter.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And so these independents are too. I'm not calling any names, but if you didn't vote for Trump.
I think that's what Trump's doing, though. I think Trump, like with the Doge thing, I think it forces them to defend the corruption. And so it puts them in a spot where they have to defend, the transgender thing too. Like when they signed the bill, like, no transgender athletes in the female sports, it forces them to defend that and just makes them look bad. I think he's continually doing that kind of stuff purposely. And
Peggy, that's what they're doing with this continuing resolution that they're going to vote on tomorrow, because it actually decreases spending for the next 6 months.
Yeah, they're trying to.
They're going to force the Democrats to take a position against it.
Right.
So now is this on shutting down? They want to shut down the government. I know they're trying to. The Democrats are wanting to shut down the government, the way I understand it. Is that right?
Yeah, the 14th. Friday is at midnight is when the current financing runs out.
And they want to shut it down because that actually put a halt to all the stuff that Trump's doing. Is that kind of the angle that they're going with on that?
Well, for once, Harry made a good point this morning. If they shut down the government, how will we know? Because they've laid off so many government workers already. It looks like it might be shut down.
I will know.
You wouldn't have known anyway, because half of them didn't even exist.
Have you missed any of them? I mean, have you missed any of them?
No.
I've not missed them either. Yeah, I've not missed them either.
I don't know. I was really looking forward to the whole transgender mice thing. That was that's my thing,
Was that the woolly mammoth mice or the transgender mice?
No, just the regular ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Like I said, I don't know how many, and that's the thing about, we were down there at the car show, and of course I go around and talk to everybody, and I talked to one guy, and I said, what do you do? He said, well, I actually work for the government. I said, well, you still got your job? And he said, well, I'm on my way out. He said, I work from home. And he said, there's no way that I'm going back to the office. He said, there's no way I'm going back to the office. And I told him I didn't want to go back to the office. I wanted to stay at home. And they said, well, we can oblige you with that. And I thought, well, how cool is that? So he's out because he didn't want to go to work, which, I mean, he was a nice guy, but
Well, what day was this on?
I guess it'd be Friday.
Okay. So he's on his way out. So technically he's still working and he's at a car show. So maybe
there you go.
Maybe it's true, huh?
There you go. Poor old Barack Obama, bless his heart. Doge has canceled the lease on his Obama library site. What does it do with all this? Does the government pay for these libraries?
I think that the lease was on the ground, not for the library itself.
And everybody said it looks horrific. I'm going to tell you, if I make it to president, and I'm working my way up, I'm going to try to get to president one day. I don't want a library. Yeah, I don't want a library. Once I get out, I want like an arcade, a video arcade or something with pool tables and bowling rink and that kind of stuff. Yeah, I want something everybody can enjoy. You know what I mean?
Hang on for a minute.
What?
You're working your way up to president?
Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
How about getting started? Like, how about running for mayor or city council or commissioner or governor or something?
Yeah. I'm thinking about running for commissioner again, but I know one thing: you ain't gonna be my campaign manager. You screwed me over.
Hey, I'll be happy to help you out again, Stephen.
Stay in the basement, Stephen. That's all you got to do. Just sit in the basement. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry. It's fine. Just stay in the basement. You don't need no political signs.
But you came out of there like twice and screwed up the whole campaign.
Is that what it was? Oh, it's my fault now.
Not only did you come out, but then you started to try to answer questions.
Oh, you're blaming me for that. Okay, you're blaming me for that. Well, I don't understand why we have to release this stuff for these libraries anyway. Especially Barack Obama. And it's him and his old lady, they still together, or him, Michael, or whatever her name is, are they still together?
Who knows? More importantly, who cares?
Well, I don't know. Packy does. He thinks she's hot. So
she
3 days we didn't throw you under the bus, Packy, and
I know, man.
What happened first day back.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage and Michael Obama. That's the two people on his ball in there. Yeah. Oh well, where we at?
Hey, don't we have a contest or something going on?
We do.
A contest? Do we really? Y'all changed everything. You changed the time on me. Now we got a contest. What y'all talking about?
I sent you the email, man. Did you not get it?
I was on vacation, dude.
We have a St. Patty's Day contest that starts today. You got to call in and tell us the luckiest moment in your life. Okay, keep it kind of clean, bro.
Dangerous.
Yeah, keep it clean. Guess I should have thought about that.
With this?
Yeah, hey, it's your show, dude.
This ought to be
This
good.
is your show. Hey, but the prizes are awesome. We've got ZZ Top tickets that we're going to be giving away. We got a pair of those and a check for $97.70. And also we have some second and third place prizes too, like a $50 gift card to Lucky's in Blairsville and a $25 gift certificate to Mel's Place, an Epic Eatery in Hayesville.
ZZ Top, 2 tickets to ZZ Top.
Man, look at that.
Wow.
It's my show.
Oh, is it your show now?
Man.
Yeah, so call us up and tell us how lucky you got. You want to go first, Pat?
I haven't been lucky in a long time. Sorry. Old guy. Oh. Stephen, stop it.
Pat,
we let me right into that one.
Pat, we can look at you and tell that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be just finding money, dude.
Oh, okay. I'm sure everybody's with that.
Narrowly avoiding a disaster. You know, that kind of
There's
stuff.
the Innocence Project coming forward, right?
We got somebody calling in. Yeah, we got to get to a break. All righty, we're back with you. Who we got, Packy?
We've got Carol Simpson on the phone.
Hey, Carol Simpson, how are you doing?
Well, I'm doing wonderful today. How are you doing?
Yeah, we're wide open. Yeah, we're beautiful, man. We're back in the Georgia mountains.
You're back, Stephen.
I appreciate that. So I'm going to let Packy handle this. I'm scared to death.
Carol, now keep it clean, Carol.
Yeah. And please don't bring up Pat Malone's name.
No. The
that wouldn't be lucky.
Day in my life was when I found your guys' radio station.
You won already. Winner.
Okay, that's it.
There you go. Where are you from, girl?
Where do you think?
New York City.
Oh, gosh.
Florida.
No, Florida.
What part of Florida?
I was born in the South, real South, but then I moved to Upper, and then I went back to Vero Beach.
Okay. Well, you got names for way down lower?
Do what?
Where was it lower, way down South Florida? Where is that at?
Well, I mean, I lived like down in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And then I came back up to Vero.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're with us, girl.
Well, I'm glad to be with you too, and welcome back.
Thank you so much. You have a good day, okay?
Try to be kind to Pat, okay?
We're trying our best. We are.
Thanks, Carol.
Yeah.
He's got real tender nerves right now.
Yeah, bless his heart. He's drying out.
But he's doing it.
Yeah, the end of his nose is still a little bit red, but the color's coming back on the rest of it.
All right. Well, you guys have a good day. And don't forget, put me in the jar.
We
You are
got you,
in.
girl.
I'm looking at you right now. You are in there.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hey, let's take another one if we can.
Yep.
Phone lines are-
706-379-9770. Tell us the luckiest moment in your life, and you can win tickets to go see ZZ Top and $97.70 from us.
Hey, we got these folks picking on this poor little gal. And I'm going to tell you, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's the way I look at it. But this Virginia high school track and field star was trying to win, and I reckon they were doing where they run around the track. I don't know why they do that, but they race around the track, and they got the little baton, and they pass it off. You know what I'm talking about?
It was a relay race.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just bashed her opponent in the head, man.
With the baton?
Yeah.
Ah,
I thought that was cool. That kind of made it more interesting, don't you think?
well, it's the NASCAR of track and field, huh?
Yeah, we can get like roller derby involved with, cross it up with track and field, make it a little more. Because, man, who wants to watch you just run around the track with a baton? Who come up with that?
Don't we already have this in there, like women mud wrestling?
Yeah, I like women mud wrestling, but
See, there you go. There
yeah.
you go.
I just think, go girl. She's trying. That's like that one girl, the skater, that kicked that other girl in the knee or whatever. She's trying hard, right?
She hired a hit man.
Well, whatever it was, but she's trying. She's going that extra mile.
Going the extra mile, extra
got his
effort.
finger up in there. What is the finger for, Packy?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh, Maybelline. Good morning, Maybelline.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We're good. How about you?
Oh, a lot better than I deserve.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Tell us a story real quick. How did you get your name?
Oh, riding down the road in a big truck, and DOT man was sitting in the middle of the median there, and sitting in the middle of this, kind of leaned over in the middle of the seat, and another driver that was there with me, throwing threads, and he's said, I got one sitting up here, and then I went by, and I said, yeah, it looks like he's putting on his makeup. So then when we got further down the road, here he come and got behind me, and he wound up pulling sewing threads over instead of me. So they started calling me Maybelline.
There you go.
But that's not the luckiest moment in your life.
No. Now you drive.
No,
what do
no.
you do now? You drive a gas truck now, don't you?
No, I work for Rick's Rental.
Okay, Rick's Rental. There you go. All right, good deal. Well,
Yeah.
tell us your luckiest moment.
The day I met my wife, and Stephen Phillips can attest. If you look at me and you look at my wife, you'll agree with me.
Yeah, it's the most unluckiest day of her life. I don't know, man. Opposites attract, right?
That's right. That's where God just intervened.
Yeah, made her blind. Love is blind, thank God.
That's right. That's right.
All right, we got your name in the hat.
All right. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day.
Thanks,
All right,
babe.
man, you take care. I reckon this dang bunch up there at Canada now, they mad at us. They ain't buying all their stuff and everything else, but they just keep electing these dang liberal leaders. What's the deal with that, man? I mean,
But this guy's got some smarts. He's an economist. He worked like 13, 14 years with Goldman Sachs.
Hey, Pat, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but economists have got us into $40 trillion in debt.
there's that.
I just think he's going to be a good match for Trump's economist.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
don't think he will.
Yeah. He's like, we ain't gonna take the tariffs off. When don't buy American, and we're gonna put DFI or what is it called? DEI first. He sounded like an idiot to me. Who is this guy?
His name's McCrory. Is that right?
I have no idea.
I forget what his name is.
Well, now I think in way down under, what's it called down there, Australia? They're looking. Yeah, I think they're looking at hiring somebody that's kind of like Trump. Sounds to me like. I don't know the guy's name, but
Well, independent countries like that are allowed to do whatever they want.
Hey, there you go. Canada people is just as smart as their geese. Are they going to take these stupid Canadian geese back home? Is that something they're going to retract them? I wish they do that.
One of the things that you got to remember is they're not Canadian geese.
Well, they call them Canadian geese.
No, they don't.
What do they call them?
They're Canada geese.
Okay. What's the difference, Pat?
They're not Canadian.
Where are they at? Where are they from?
They're in your backyard.
I know that's right.
If they were Canadian, they'd come down here in the wintertime, and then they'd go back home. But you notice they come and they stay.
Yeah, I know it. Dadgummit. And whose bright idea was to bring them down here anyway? We used to not even have them.
Hey, hang on real quick. We got Chuck Maloney.
Hey, Chuck Maloney. Uh-oh. Are you kin to Pat Maloney?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. Are you kin to Pat Maloney?
No, that is not going to happen.
Okay,
he denied that real fast,
Wouldn't
Pat.
take him long.
Golly. No.
Oh, man. Where are you calling from?
We're down in Blairsville.
Okay, good deal. You from Blairsville? Where are you from?
No, originally from Florida.
Oh, what part?
Brooksville, just north of Tampa.
Okay, Tampa. I like Ybor City. You got any connections with some cigars down there?
No, but there's got some good Cubans down there.
There you go. That'll work. I'm not a big Cuban eater, but I'd give her a whirl. So what's your luckiest day?
I was called about 12 years ago, collapsed in the house down in Florida. I got located by a neighbor a couple of days later and air transported to a hospital. Had a hemorrhagic stroke, and after several weeks in hospital and intensive care, I made it through that. And on top of that, my sweetheart didn't leave me during that. So that was pretty good.
Hey, that's a miracle is what that is. Yeah, that's a miracle. That's not just luck. That's a miracle. Yeah, divine intervention. How long was you out?
Well, I was out laying on the floor of my house for about 2 or 3 days.
Wow.
And then I spent a month in 2 weeks in intensive care and about 6 weeks in rehab.
Well,
but we got over it.
We're going to definitely put your name in the hat because that sounds like you really done good. We're glad you're still here, man.
Well, I appreciate that. And it was an experience not to be repeated.
There you go. I'm with you. All right, man, you take care.
We got your name in there, brother.
Thanks, sir.
You know, talking about that, of course, we got to get to break. We're about that time, but Gene, what was it? Gene Hackman just passed away, and his wife. Did y'all read about all that?
Yeah.
How she passed away before, and then he's like very bad dementia, and he wandered around the house for 3 or 4 days before he finally expired because I guess he wasn't taking his pills that he was supposed to take because she probably obviously took care of him.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right. She died from that rat stuff, heart virus.
Some dogs or something, ain't it? From dog poop or something?
No, it's from rats. It's from rodents
Really?
out there in the desert, and it's respiratory.
Well, I just cannot imagine that your kids at some point wouldn't call and check on you. I talk to my parents every day. Do you?
No, my parents have passed away, but I talk to my kids.
Well, do they call you or you call them?
Both.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't understand that.
Back and forth.
It's not every day, man. I just yell up the stairs, Mom, I said I wanted the crust cut off.
That's just sad to me, folks. That's sad to me. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know.
Read Nick's post, Steve.
Which one?
That's what Rebel Boys says. Pat, the new Canadian Prime Minister is Mark Carney, and he was fired as governor of the Bank of England.
Oh, there you go. How about that for what is he, a percussionist or whatever he was? What'd you say he was? Something.
An economist.
Economist, yeah. He got fired from the Bank of England.
No wonder he was a drummer.
How do you get fired from the Bank of England anyway? Honestly, we got to get to a break, folks. And we got to get one more break in. I think we got another caller on the line. All righty, we got another caller. Who we got, Pat?
Josh Lowe, he's listening to us on our stream too.
Everybody's wanting to go see ZZ Top. What is the question again?
Luckiest moment, Josh, of your life.
This happened within about 24-hour period of each other, but I work for a commercial landscaping company for Walmarts and Ingles and stuff. And I was in Clayton, Georgia, and in the wintertime, we just kind of pick up trash. Well, I found a $29,000 check to Taco Bell.
Really?
So I take it back to across the street. I take it to Taco Bell and ended up getting some free burritos and stuff. Well, the next day, I was in LJ at Walmart picking up trash and found a $1,400 check that was left blank And of course, I didn't do. I called the guy and had him cancel it. And then about 5 minutes later, I found a $250 scratch-off lottery ticket somebody had tossed out.
Wow, and you took $29,000 check back.
Yeah. Which I mean, I couldn't have cashed it if I wanted to, probably. But
all you
yeah,
gotta do is sign the back, man. Just sign the back.
Hey, I was happy with the free burritos. So.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing like Bert's run to the restroom. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's cool.
I thought I was making millions or something.
So
that's
it. So the luckiest moment is that you ate the free burritos from Taco Bell and you lived.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A $1,400. Well, that's good for you, man. I'd have done it. I probably.
No, you can't even get that out, buddy.
I probably wouldn't be calling in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was pretty happy when I called him about it. So not sure how it ended up there, but.
Brother, we got you in the hat, and thank you so much for being honest, brother. Where you calling from, Blairs? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Blue Ridge. I work for a garbage company, Mount Slinging Garbage.
Oh, I know the feeling, man. We birds with feather on that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, birds with feather. All right, man. We appreciate you calling in.
Oh yeah, thank y'all.
All right, take care. We got all these comments on this global economist banker. What is his name? Carney or whatever it is, Mark Carney.
Yeah.
And you're talking about how great he is and he's wonderful and all this stuff. I need to put this in perspective a little bit. Pat Malone also said that Elon Musk is an idiot. Y'all remember that? So, okie dokie. Now
would you kind of get the context back to that?
Well, this smart guy
he can be a smart guy with cars and with rockets and stuff like that, but sometimes parading around with a chainsaw above his head.
Oh yeah, but this smart guy in Canada, these Canadians, they're so much more smart.
Oh God, yeah. God forbid he's a pariah of society because he's a globalist banker.
Matt, people without chainsaws over their head have gotten us $40 trillion in debt.
Yeah, there we go. Elon Musk is an idiot. He's dumb. He's stupid. But now them guys from Canada, they are smart. They are so smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it sounds like, you guys were talking about that earlier, and it almost sounds like you guys, especially Harry, were like rooting for Canada, though. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, even when Biden was in, we're not like rooting for all these countries that he's starting wars in.
It's like watching a Super Bowl game where you don't have a favorite. You just want to have a good game.
But see, that's bad though. Like you should that's where we're different, man. It's like that we have a favorite, and that's like our country and our flag and our, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't.
You're isolationist.
They said ain't no way Canada ain't gonna be the 51st straight. I'm like, okay, we done got California.
That's the thing I don't get, man. Trump is the president of the United States. He's not the president of Ukraine. He's not the president of Canada. He's not doing these things to help. He's not there to help Canada.
Right. He's there to help us.
Okay.
I don't understand why. Like,
ain't they working?
That's not being an isolationist.
It sure as hell is.
How do you figure?
Because he doesn't want to. Everything's got to be. We do everything. We produce everything. Everything's got to come back.
We do everything. We pay for everything.
Yeah.
We already pay for the whole world, and we're $40 trillion in debt. So we better start being, if you want to call it an isolationist, we better start doing that because we don't have any more money to give to these people.
I don't have a problem with eliminating foreign aid. See, you guys like to dump one. If I disagree with one thing, then I'm bad, and I'm bad all the way across.
Well, then what is
I think foreign aid is stupid given our financial situation.
So what are you talking about? Hang on, I got to get this call.
Yeah, I'm talking about all of these tariffs that back and forth that are pretty much designed to eliminate any trade with the world. If we cut off all the trade with the world, we're going to not be rich. Because a lot of our stuff is exported.
Yeah, we buy it here in America. I'm gonna tell you, man, they're gonna need that stuff. They're gonna bend over. They're gonna have to have it. We've got it. They need it. We've got the cards, man. We're holding the aces. You ask me.
Hey, Win. What a lucky name.
Win
Turner.
Win Turner. Good morning.
Whoops. Try that again.
So here, I got one for you. So back in 2003, when I was living down in Florida, I was volunteering with the JCs down there doing their fireworks show.
Yeah.
And they were setting up a couple of days for the 4th of July. And they called me and asked me if I could come help unload the trailer with them. And I said, well, give me a few minutes. I'm still at work, and I'll be down there in a few. On the way down to the beach there, I get a phone call from a friend of mine. Said, have you heard from the shoot crew that's shooting fireworks? No, I haven't. It's been about 10 minutes. Well, there's reports of an explosion down there.
Uh-oh.
And I basically got stuck in traffic and didn't make it down there. If I'd been maybe 20 minutes earlier, I would have been in that semi unloading those explosives. All 5 of those other guys, they all died. Every one of them got killed. Man. I missed it by 20 minutes.
Man, I'll tell you, that's divine intervention somehow. Yep.
That was karma kicking in right there. I just like,
yep.
That was horrifying. And those guys are every one of them boys are really good friends of mine.
That's sad.
They actually shot they did shares, pyrotechnics when they weren't shooting fireworks.
All right, we are out of time, man. We appreciate you calling in. We got your name in the hat.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Pat, we're out of here, brother. We're out of here.
Okay, we'll do this again tomorrow. It's so much fun.
You want to sing the Canadian?
Was there some sarcasm?
You want to sing the Canadian alma mater before we go?
Oh, Canada.
Hey, y'all go by check out RJ's Fine Cigars, man. You go over there and chill out with them. They have got a great humidor. They got all kinds of cool cigars and smoking jackets. We love RJ Fine Cigars over there next to Granddaddy Mims, and we'll be back tomorrow.